Turner Hill in Ipswich, Massachusetts is absolutely beautiful. The history, the homes, the townhouses, the mansion, not to mention the golf course. We've traveled far and wide, but I gotta tell you one thing. As far as packages go, this one is pretty special.
For me, it's really a sense of community. And when I first came up and saw the mansion, there's something about coming around the corner when you drive in the entrance to see this magnificent facility. The house itself is 45,000 square feet. We added another 12, which is really the clubhouse portion of it, and the entire house is used for members' functions and a lot of things. But for me, it's really about community, and it's about having our members enjoy a facility that has just seen so much history. It really makes it unique. One of the reasons why we decided on a real estate development is the nature of the property. It's a very private piece of property, one way in, one way out. And the mansion becomes such a centerpiece, and the club itself a centerpiece of the social interaction of our new homers as well as our non-resident members. It's a very private place. A real advantage is one of those places where people see it. I think that's when it has its most impact.
When you come through the gate, well, the actual pillars, and you drive up the driveway, it's like you're going into a fairy tale. You see the mansion, you see the rolling greens and the grass, and then you come up here and you're in your place and you're looking out the window and you see the treetops. It's so peaceful. Just a really beautiful place to come home to. And just the hearing of the crack of the golf ball when you're sitting out on your deck, and then you hear the birds in the background. It's just spectacular. We are about a half hour from Boston here. So if you want to go out and have dinner, go to a museum on a weekend, you can drive, or you can drive 5 minutes down the road and hop on the train. Well, the beaches around here are beautiful. Cranes Beach from here is about 10 minutes. You have the Ipswich River right at the bottom of the hill, so you can go out in your kayak or your canoe. The Cranes Estate, which overlooks Cranes Beach, is another estate-like property, which would be comparable to Turner Hill, but you can't live there. Here, you can live here and live on an estate, which you only dream about. We have the properties that are up on the hill, which are all single-family homes, larger scale. A lot of them have beautiful golf course views. We have the Villages, which is down here in the middle section. You're close to the clubhouse, you're close to the amenities with the pool and the tennis and the paddle tennis and the bowling alley. And then we have the Fairway villas that are going to be coming on, and that's part of the new project. So there's families here, there's retirees here, there's people that still get up and go to work every day, there's people that love the lock and leave lifestyle because they have a property somewhere else in the country or internationally or whatever. And because of the full-time maintenance staff that we have here all year round, you don't have to worry about anything.
So we try to be as classy and as demure as possible without infringing on the privacy of our members. So it's a very casual place. We have a very young and eclectic membership. The Cape Ann area, which I've explored over the last 10 years, is just, to me, one of the most special places in the area. You can start all the way up from Gloucester and head all the way down to Newburyport. It just seems like every summer we find something new to do. Everything from outdoor to indoor, the fishing, the food, the people. It's just, my wife and I have just found it to be a very special place to live. And I think it has a lot to say with the success of the club, the people that have ended up moving here and staying here for a long time.
Honestly, I don't know how we get so lucky. It's another beautiful day on the golf course. The sun is shining, the sky is blue. All that's coming your way right now on Golfing the World. Wow, George, you told us about this hole, but seeing is believing.
Yes, number 9 is an uphill par 5. It's consistently one of the most popular holes on the golf course. Double fairway, spectacular bunkering. It's consistently ranked one of the better holes in New England.
For my money, 9, 10, 11, 12, it's a fabulous little corner. I gotta tell you though, as much as 9 is a terrific par 5, 10 over the water, that little par 3, absolutely fabulous. Wow, George, this one is pretty special.
Yeah, number 10 is probably one of the most photographed spots on the golf course. And as you sit here, you can look at the Rice Estate, the new part of the clubhouse. You have obviously 10 green, which is the hole we're playing on. And if you stand up here, one of the things that always gets people's attention is that you get to basically the gist of the entire property from this area. You have the gardens, the mansion, the clubhouse, 17, the bridge on 17 and 18. It truly is one of the most pretty places I've seen in the Northeast. Could be good.
Bip.
Watch this.
Look at that.
Oh.
Just like you've been here before.
Yeah, I've hit that a couple times.
Nicely done. You were right, George. It is beautiful down here.
Yeah, so when you get on the green's basically broken up into 2 sections, the front tier and the back tier. And when you get down here, you get a spectacular view of 17 fairway and 18 green. So it is really, really cool down here.
There it is. There it is. Kerplunk.
There we go.
Nice shot.
Thank you very much.
That's a beautiful two, George.
Thank you.
Now you get the feel pulling that thing out of there, huh? What a special place.
Yeah, that's one thing nice about being on the state park is obviously that view is never going to change, and it's been like that for a long time. It's going to stay that way, and I do like it down here. And when you start getting on a 12, 13, 14, it is just as quiet as it gets, and you time it right. You have the deer running through here and all the animals. It's really, really a cool place to be.
Well, we've been lucky enough to be out here for a little bit. We've played quite a few of the holes already. 5, 12, 13, 2. Which one's your favorite? I know what my favorite is. You know, George, we saw it from the other side just a little bit, but I love this part of the course that you feel like you're walking in history.
Yeah, 17 is a beautiful hole, and you come up here and you have the carriage house. You're looking across at 18, the butler's cabin, and as you come and hit your approach shot, basically the mansion hits you, and you really kind of get the scope of, you know, the beauty of this property back when it was built in 1903. So here you go, coming over the famous bridge at 17. This is the original bridge that people used to come on to get onto the property. And from the back tees, 18 can play anywhere from 182 all the way to 195. You must carry it over the lake and the bunker to probably the smallest green on the golf course. So it is a terrific finishing hole with a lot of excitement, which you know, we've seen a lot of terrific shots over the years on hole number 18. All right, knock it in.
Quickie and tricky, huh?
Yep. Got a chance. Oh, not bad. That's okay, you made everything today.
Come on. Come on. I had a great caddy. Thank you, George.
Absolutely enjoyed it. Absolutely, it was a pleasure.
Fabulous, fabulous office you have here. We are Turner Hill in Ipswich, Massachusetts. I'll tell you what, if you really like it here, you can live here. It is breathtaking and a fabulous way to look at the terrific golf course here at Turner Hill.